Hey! Welcome to me inn. Ha ha! It looks like the bard is about to begin. I'll pour ya an ale over the stories, fables, and tales about the swords, sickles, and spells in the depths of the swells. So take a listen to the tales that we spin here at the Carriage Rest Inn.
All right, and welcome to another episode of Carriage Rest Tales. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Mike, and to my left we have...
Hey everyone, it's Ryan. I'm playing Kincaid the Sorcerer, and last episode, Kincaid met two new friends, and Vaso and Woods.
And this is Nick. I will play Vaso, the half-orc barbarian, and last episode, Vaso is reminded that farm work really brings him back into his stride.
Hey guys, it's Sam, and I'm playing Woods, the Elven Ranger. And on last week's episode, my face is on a wanted poster. Like, I am a fugitive, but also I remembered that I can open a rift. Like, it hit me. It was like PTSD, and it all came back.
I think where we last left off, Vaso and Woods, you were just jumping in a little rowboat going out into the sea, but Kincaid, you had left about an hour before them, trailing these wandering Denoa back to their source. You haven't quite found their source yet, but you find yourself on a beach, and you are walking against the grain, basically. We're going to actually dive right in with you.
Oh!
Because you've been trying to trail these Denoa for about an hour now, and you finally got to the beach, and you've been discovered. So now they are actively trying to attack you. So we're going to do one round of combat real fast and see what you do.
There's no such thing as one fast round of combat in D&D.
Try one.
Okay, here we go. All right, what am I up against?
You're up against one of those fish head-looking creatures.
Okay, are we rolling initiative?
Nope, you just can't tell me what you're doing. They're closing in on you. And
wait, how many of them are there?
There's two of them.
Okay.
They're not quite in melee range, but they're probably about 20 feet away from you. And you're just on the beach, so you have the nice lapping water, and then these monsters flying at you.
Okay, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at a second level, so I get one additional dart, and I'm going to have 2 darts go to each fish head.
So you're going to cast 4 darts and 2 at each of them.
Yes.
I believe that's a guaranteed hit. You just have to roll damage.
That's cool.
Guaranteed hit was my nickname in high school.
Oh.
So first fish head gets bad rolls. 4.
4, okay.
Second one, 8.
8. That's a much better roll. It's like twice as much.
I thought so.
So they both take a hit, and it slows them down a little bit, but on their next turn, they're able to close the distance, and they're going to come in for a bite attack on you. Each of them are just going to try to bite you once. The first one's 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's 5 piercing damage, and the second one is 12 to hit.
That misses.
And then as you kind of see off in the distance, you see a couple more of the little guys kind of walking towards you.
Okay.
But we are going to cut scenes over to Vaso and Woods.
That was fast.
I told
One
you.
round of combat.
1 round.
That's it. So we're just in a boat rowing. I'm assuming I'm rowing.
No, it's up to you guys.
Do you want? I would assume I was rowing.
I thought we were both going to row. Teamwork, right?
Okay. Yeah. We're like rowing like a row team though, because we're like really.
And it's pulling to the left because you're on the right side or whatever.
Yeah. It's not going very well.
So we're still looking underwater. We don't know he's on land.
Yeah, we don't know he's on land, so we're trying to probably look underwater. Can we see these Denoa as they kind of come underneath us?
Go ahead and roll a perception check, but at disadvantage because you are trying to look into the water.
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay.
1 and 8.
So we'll use Woods as a roll. You wouldn't probably be able to see any of the Denoa that are underneath you, but looking back, you see that occasionally they are still coming up on the beach.
Okay.
But then Bonnie is able to take care of them.
Okay.
And if you remember from last episode, these weren't necessarily very high level Denoa.
Sure.
At least the ones you've seen yet. So Bonnie's doing okay with them. They just keep coming. That's the problem.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how we know which direction to row in.
Yep. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
24.
And Vaso, you can roll one as well.
20, non-natty.
So you guys are going to continue rowing towards the shore just because the current's kind of taking you guys that way.
Okay.
So you kind of get a feeling like, okay, yep, I'm just going to go with the current. It's a little bit easier. It's not as tiring. So you're going to slowly start making your way towards shore, which is convenient because that's where Nomus is. And which is convenient.
Oh,
Cut.
you cut me to the core.
Wow.
Which is convenient.
Hey,
'cause
guys.
that's where
Oh, no, this is
We
bad.
found him.
he's on a midnight
Game over.
stroll.
Easiest game of D&D ever.
We won.
Where have y'all
We
been?
won.
As Grandma would say, we
As
won.
Graham would say, we won at D&D.
Which is convenient because that's where Kincaid is. And what is Kincaid doing as he's slowly getting attacked by other creatures?
Oh, he's putting up a fight.
Okay.
What
What other things are you going to be trying to do to manage these attacks that are coming at you?
You know, in a time like this, Kincaid always thought it was useful to cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay, what does that do?
Flaming Sphere, a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire, appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. Its concentration up to 1 minute.
So you're going to be able to manage the Denoa that are close by to you. And then I'm just picturing Kincaid kind of like walking down the beach, or more like running down the beach, just dragging his sphere with him.
No,
Just
it's like he's ramming it.
ramming
he's,
it. So it's in
he's
front of him.
Gokuing, you know,
Perfect.
Kamehameha.
So you're walking down there. That works out really well for that nice big flame
Yeah,
because
if you didn't want to see me.
Can we see him?
you guys can definitely see that there is a light source that is emanating from further up the beach than where you guys are at.
Okay.
But it is moving away from you since he's running down the beach and you guys haven't got there
Bowling for buzzards.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to probably try to correct course and go that way.
yet. Go ahead and roll another survival check.
11.
14.
You guys are trying to get there as fast as you can, but you're also not used to being on the water. You're not any sea bears in your backstories, so you guys are kind of fighting against a rip current. So you're actually going to take 1 level of exhaustion by the time that you catch up to Kincaid, who's been on the beach, and is kind of taking care of some of these Denoa for you.
That's what Kincaid does.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is to take her care of Denoa? Or?
Denoa?
Yeah. Denoa. Takes one to Denoa.
Is that the plural for Denoa?
Yeah, Denoa. Yeah, that's the plural. Not Denoa or Denoas. Denoa.
Denoa, barely even know her.
All right, so
All right.
it's going to have been a couple of minutes while, Kincaid, you've been trying to hold your own with these Denoa that just keep coming. And as you're getting further down the beach, they're coming more frequently, kind of like you're getting closer to where the source is. So we need to have you use up some of your spell slots because you're obviously fighting them. How do you think the best way for us to do that's going to be?
Well, I mean, has it been more than 10 rounds?
Yeah,
Oh.
by the time they've caught up to you.
snap.
Let's do roll.
Well, I've used 2 second level.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d4.
Now I roll high. 6.
6. All right. So if there were 6 points, how many spell slots?
Well,
would you have left?
wait a minute. I also have my sorcery points.
Okay.
So I guess I could spend all 6 and cast like cantrips,
Okay. So
or
yeah, let's just say
I used 4 of them and then like another first
let's
level.
say you used let's say you used 4 of your sorcery
Yeah.
points and 1 first level spell is what your casting was to try to keep these Denoa off you. Because
Okay.
as a reminder, your melee attacks don't work against them, so you only have
Right.
magic against them.
Correct. Okay.
And I'm going to roll a d6.
No, not with my dice.
Yes, I am.
Don't, dude.
Also, go ahead
These
and
dice are sacred. You don't want the dungeon master touching your dice.
go
If I
ahead.
roll
Keep your
bad,
hand off my dice.
Get those Dungeon Master germs.
Go ahead and take 6 damage as well.
6
Oh,
damage
your
from
own
what?
dice.
With my own die.
So you guys now finally get to a point where you're able to catch up to Kincaid, and you've got about 3 more of these Denoa on the beach with you. You're starting to feel a little bit tired and taking some damage from your previous battles so far. Vaso and Woods, you guys have 1 level of exhaustion as you have been rowing to try to catch up to the Triton that's just been sprinting down the beach, killing things left and right.
From the boat. We're close enough to get involved in this stuff.
Yep, you're on the boat, so at that point, we're going to jump into initiative so you could decide like if you want to leave the boat or if you want to stay on the boat, shoot from the boat, you know what I mean? Like at this point, we can pick our actions that you want.
I got 11.
You got an 11? Who's going to keep track
4.
for me?
Sorry, can you
I'll do
remind
it.
me what exhaustion does?
You don't have exhaustion, but it
I know.
is-
Everyone has a card, and I feel like I'm now not prepared. I don't know.
Level 1 is just disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, that's not.
I know.
Not bad.
We don't ever do those. Except
So what Kincaid, what number is he, or does he roll? Or
Oh,
He does.
hold on.
I'm
Okay, Kincaid. Here we go. 5.
those are so pretty.
See?
Yeah.
Touch my dice. I'm rolling low.
I need to get my dice.
Yes, you do.
5 for the monsters.
I'm
So
tired.
it would go after Kincaid. And Woods, what did you get?
An 11.
Yep. So Woods will go first.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to kind of stand up in the boat and just shoot at a couple of these Denoa to help my friend. So 26 to hit.
26 is going to hit.
Perfect.
Dang.
Big hit.
5 damage on that one. 27 to hit and 7 damage on that one.
It is slowing down and it now sees you in the boat and it's going to start turning away from Kincaid to start running in towards the water.
Do I get an
Okay.
opportunity attack?
It hasn't quite got you yet.
Okay. I'm going to cast a firebolt. The dude run away from me. Coward. Firebolt. Ranged spell attack. 19 plus 6.
Misses just because
Yeah.
25
it's
for those of you doing math at home.
2d10.
going to incinerate this.
On the menu tonight, grilled sea bass. 9 and 9. 18.
For those of you listening in Europe, we call that bronzini.
Call that 9. All right.
As it dies. You killed one of them. Congratulations.
I've been killing a lot of
I
them.
know. Kincaid's really doing his work over there.
I'm like Legolas, just counting them all off.
Yep. We'll
50.
figure- 50?
50. I've killed 50 fish.
Where are we at in this initiative order?
Monster.
Monsters. All right. This one doesn't recognize that there's anybody over there, so it's going to close the distance on good old Kincaid after it killed its buddy. And it is a little bit one of the bigger ones, so it is going to take 2 attacks at you. The first one is a 10,
That misses.
and then with a kind of club that he's got in his hand, he's going to hit for 14.
That meets.
All right, you take 5 piercing damage. And then my another monster is going to start closing the distance on you.
And now it's Vaso. All right, so Vaso is going to remember his training, and he's going to, so he's looking for the rift. So he's going to look down like where the Denoa are coming from. Does he see a rift anywhere?
So as you're kind of looking around and gauging your surroundings, you start seeing that there's a lot of debris kind of in the water. It's like you're seeing, basically there was a shipwreck that was here. So you're seeing parts of the ship. You see like some fishing nets floating around. You see a mast kind of bobbing in the water. And you don't quite see any rift just because there's so much kind of clutter in the way at the moment.
Okay. So for now, he's going to hop out of the canoe.
Okay, you're
And-
still in the water, so you're going to go swimming?
Oh, so we're not on the shore yet?
No, you're still in the boat.
Okay, well, he's gonna continue rowing
Okay.
and try to get the boat onto shore.
Okay, sounds good. So you're turning the boat to go shoreside. Okay.
Stroke. I'm your coxswain.
Is that what it's called?
Is that what they call them? Coxswain?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is that what they say? Stroke? I thought it was pole.
Yeah, isn't it
Or
stroke?
row. Pole.
I wasn't a boater
I think it's
or a
pole.
rower or whatever it is.
We could say stroke.
Spicy.
So I'm guessing that'll just be my turn. I mean, just getting the boat onto shore.
Okay, so you're just going to row it up onto shore?
Yep.
Sounds good.
And then
That brings us up to Woods.
Okay. I'm going to do perception check as well. 24. I'm looking for a riff.
Well, we'll say with your perception check of 24, you see that there is another one of those fish-type creatures that is walking out of the ocean. You kind of follow his path, and you're like, oh, the rift might be where he came from.
In the ocean?
Yep, in the ocean. And then you start trying to scan around that little section, but you kind of see the same thing. There's just so much debris from that ship that had sunk or got destroyed or something that had happened here. You don't quite see it, but you do see that there's a couple of golden shards that are kind of floating around within that debris as well.
Okay. All right. So I did a perception check. Now I'm going to attack the same Denoa that I attacked last time. And I got a 22 and I got 4. And now since I've already hit him, I can use my Callous Slayer.
Sorry, the one that you had already shot was the one that Kincaid had killed. Yep.
Just kidding. Okay. So 4 onto the next one I hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot another arrow. 19 and 6 damage.
All right. Man, she's doing really good with her shots. Did you get your Callous Slayer for that second shot?
No, because it only
It's only the first.
but it only works if the creature is below their hit point max, so they have to already take damage.
Yeah, but didn't they take damage on your first shot?
Yes, but I decided I can only get it once. Oh no, I get it once per turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll roll it. Ooh, 6 more.
All right. He is not licking too hot. All right. And that brings us, I think, to Kincaid.
Kincaid lights his firebolt.
He does. Is it a cantrip?
Yeah. That's another reason.
Yeah.
All right.
Save those spell slots.
Yeah, I have just a gut feeling. 21.
All right. That definitely hits. Which one are you hitting? The one that's actually attacking you or the
Yeah,
one that...
the big guy.
Okay.
Firebolt to the face. 16.
16 damage? Man,
Yeah, man.
that's really good damage. I have to check that spell.
You want me to read it to you?
Nope. I'm adjusting for now.
For now?
For now, I'm going to confirm that because that seems really high for a cantrip. But
Michael's all about the peer review. You
All
guys should
about
know
peer
this by
review.
now.
Well, hold on. No, I don't want him thinking I'm a liar. My previous character played a liar.
Oh. If your DM can't trust you, I mean,
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites it if it isn't being worn or carried. The spell's damage increases by 1d10 when you reach 5th level.
oh, it's because you're 5th level, you're getting more. Okay, cool. That makes sense.
that's cool.
So I was thinking 1d10. I was like, that's normal. But then 2d10, I was like, oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's your cantrip? Yeah.
That's why I thought it was so
Yeah.
powerful.
I love it.
I haven't
And I
had
can
a
cast it
5th
from
level spellcaster
120
before.
feet away.
Nice. Yeah, we've never played. This is our
Casters,
first
yep.
real spellcaster.
I know, that's why I have so many papers. So bear with me.
I just
until
love watching you flip through it. I think it's my favorite thing.
I also have another feat that I can double the range, so I could technically cast it from like 240 feet
feet.
away.
I love it.
Pretty
Happy
convenient.
ho.
All right. What does that bring us up? Monsters, I believe.
Yes, monsters are
All right.
next.
This guy's just going to swing away. Same thing. He's going to hit you with the bite attack and then his pincer attack or his club attack. 7 for his bite, 21 for
No.
his club,
Club. Man.
8 piercing damage. His club's doing pretty good. He's just not very good with his bite.
Kincaid's a little blue behind the gills.
And then these two are going to close the distance, and one of them is going to start trying to climb up on the boat that Vaso has just brought into shore. And go ahead and roll a perception check, Melwood and Vaso.
24.
1.
Okay, Vaso, you're distracted by getting the boat up onto shore. Melwood, while you were looking around,
I'm sorry, it's 23 if that makes a difference.
it does not.
Okay.
Woods, while you were looking around trying to find that rift, something that kind of caught your eye, so you took a double take. And you start seeing that there's a little fin that is moving among all the wreckage,
Okay. Like a shark.
like a shark fin.
Okay.
You can see it maybe surfacing up and like trying to like gnaw on the golden shards that are floating around.
Okay.
And then it like spits it out and keeps.
Can I
swimming.
discern if this is a Denoa or if it's just a straight shark?
Your rolls a 23.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a 24. Just
Oh,
kidding. No, with the 23, you can definitely tell when you're seeing that fin that it's kind of got that smoky black
Okay.
look on it as well.
So we have ocean Denoa. Interesting. Okay. It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Interesting. Okay, and something is.
No, it's Vaso's turn.
Oh, well.
Is it Vaso's? My bad. Sorry, Vaso.
Yeah, so Vaso is going to attack the Noah that's trying to climb up on the boat.
All right, sounds good. So you just like stand up and swing away at him.
Yep.
Which weapon are you using?
I'm using my axe.
Okay.
My axe of lightning.
Oh.
Ooh, near water.
Your water.
Oh, natty 20.
Ooh.
This thing's gonna work real well.
Yeah, so he's just going to do the regular swing right now because he hadn't quite figured out his lightning breath thing.
Okay. I mean, it still does lightning damage though, right? The axe, I think.
I don't know. He hadn't figured it out yet. So
Okay.
he's just going to do a regular swing right now. So 1D. Yeah. So 10 plus 3, so 13 damage.
13 damage.
But you rolled a natural 20, right?
Yep.
So you get double damage.
Double that up.
Oh, yeah.
What's the
Is
max?
it double or max?
We do max and then
Plus
you
your roll.
13.
Yeah, so,
what was the max you could have gotten?
15.
So 28 damage total.
Yeah.
So you do this amazing swing with it, and with your crit, you are going to somehow figure out and call that lightning. And so, like, as you slice through this Denoa, lightning hits the water, And then you kind of see it shoot through the water and hit that other Danoa that was starting to close the distance. And it kind of gets sizzled. And with 28 damage, it just goes down. That was a crazy good roll. Kincaid, you see this bright flash, and then 2 monsters just turn into the dark crystals, dark shards.
Kincaid's going to look at you like, nice lightning. He's all about that
Woods
lightning.
is like, this is new. Okay.
I'm like, finally, I got to use this.
Yeah.
Remember when we got these?
Yeah. And then it like dawns on me, she has Nomus's rapier, right?
She does.
That's right.
With that flash of lightning, you guys also see that there is a person that's kind of passed out, kind of further down, that is kind of bobbing. Picture him like passed out on the sand, and then as the waves come in, he kind of lifts up a little.
Yeah,
and
just
then,
kind of.
yeah, but he's kind of down on the beach a little bit more.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
It is your turn.
It is your turn.
Perfect. Okay. So are we on shore yet?
You are still on the boat because I picture you were on the back of the boat, kind of launching away while
Yeah.
Vasa was rowing you back in.
Yeah.
So you're on the boat, but it's on shore.
Okay.
You know, like so maybe
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tail end of it's still in the water.
Gotcha. Do I see that fin?
You do.
How close is it to my boat?
It's probably about 40 feet out into the water. So with Pythagorean theorem, it's probably going to be probably about 50 feet away.
C squared.
C squared.
What's a pirate's favorite math problem?
C squared.
A squared plus B squared equals
R
C
squared.
squared.
C squared.
R squared.
R squared.
R
It's a
squared.
circle now. It's a radius.
Is there anything else coming at me at the beach?
No, you can see it other than the one that is attacking Kincaid.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to run and jump off of, like run through the boat, jump off onto the land for my movement. And then how close does that get me to Kincaid?
I'd say Vasa was trying to angle the boat to get to Kincaid, I imagine.
So I'm in melee with the...
Yeah, you'd probably get to melee with them.
All right, well, then I'm going to take out my sickles and I will just try to
Swing away.
swing away. Ooh. 10 to hit?
No, that is not going to hit.
Okay, I'm going to track. I get to attack twice, so that'll hit. 24.
Yeah, that hit.
5 damage. Okay, so basically, because I have 2 in my hand, do I swing both of them? Does it count as one
Because
attack?
you get your extra attack now at 5th level.
Yeah.
So basically what that works is your extra attack is 2 dominant swings, 2 dominant hand swings,
Okay,
but you still have your
left hand swing.
left hand offhand swing.
Okay, so that was my dominant swing. So then 16 and 7 is what, 23?
Do you get your modifiers for your offhand? 'Cause I don't believe you do. 'Cause you don't have the dueling feat, I don't believe.
You're correct, I don't. So I just add, so it's just my straight dice.
For right now, we'll do straight dice and then we'll look up the ruling later.
Yeah, I think I have written here left hand to hit is D20 plus 4.
+4. Okay.
So 20, dirty 20.
Still hits.
And then a D4, which is 2, but then I'm going to roll my Callous Slayer, add another 3.
So 5.
So 5.
Okay. Sounds good. That is Woods' turn. Where are we at?
Kincaid.
I guess now that Woods is here, I'm just going to take a step back.
Are you going to disengage or are you going to just flee? Because he is in melee combat with you.
If I do disengage, that takes up my whole.
Takes your action, you'd still have a bonus action. So if you have any spells that are bonus action, you can still use those.
Man, I don't know about bonus action.
I feel like we're going to need like charts for you and like
I already feel like I got
bonus actions and
action,
like categories.
action.
There's only a handful of spells that are bonus actions, but
Yeah, I got one, but I'm not going to cast it.
or you can just take the attack of opportunity and then be out of melee. He'll take attack of opportunity, but then you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't have that many hit points left. So, and there's other stuff in the water, so I'm just going to disengage
How far back did you want to run from him?
30 feet, but closer to, I think, Vaso. I want to be more in the water.
Okay, sounds good. You feel safer in the water?
Absolutely.
You're a fish.
Fish,
Is that
fish.
offensive to call you a fish?
No one's ever called me a fish.
All right, we'll test it out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Monster's turn.
Seeing as you, I'm supposed to take an attack of opportunity.
I thought disengage was
Disengage is not. That's right. That makes
touch
sense.
my dice. Got to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep you on track.
So you fled from it, so it's just going to switch targets, and it's going to try to bite and club the new person that has attacked it. 18 for the bite.
That hits.
All right, you take 5 piercing damage, and then a 14 for the club.
That also, that misses.
So this time it bites, but doesn't club. And then I don't think this shark is going to do anything. It's just kind of swimming around out there.
Vasa is going to go ahead and hop out and head towards that last Danoa. Going to go up to it and just swing away.
Okay, sounds good. So you'll probably getting next to it, next to Woods.
Yep.
Get your nice angle. Swing with your lightning axe.
19 plus 5, 24.
That hits.
5 damage.
All right. He's looking pretty low right now, but he's still kind of up. But I think you get a second attack.
Yep. He has an extra attack. 18.
Yep.
14 damage.
Yep. And that is enough that you are able to slice this one down, and he turns into a dark shard as well. So you've successfully removed all of the creatures that are on the shore. Hey guys, it's Mike, your host and Dungeon Master at Carriage Rest Tales. I just want to say thanks for spending the time listening to us on our podcast. It really just means a lot to us. If you are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll pass this along to your friends so we can grow our listenership as well. You should also check us out on our website at carriageresttales.com. At our website, you'll be able to access some of our additional content, such as our one-shot episodes, but you'll also be able to see some of the information on how you can get a hold of us, either through social media or email. As always, thanks again for being a listener, and don't be a stranger. We'd love to hear from you. Enjoy the rest of the show. Kind of get a little breather room while you're looking out, and you realize that there is a shark swimming amongst all of this debris, and you're on shore, so he can't get to you. So you have time.
Is it a Danoa shark?
Yes, it is a Danoa shark.
Kincaid,
Yes.
what is where are they coming from?
I mean, I've just been tracking them down the shoreline.
So do we feel like they're coming from the water?
I do feel like they're coming from the water.
Well, there's got to be a rift down there. She looks at Vaso.
So Vasa, let's are there footprints from the Danoa?
Yeah, so where that last Danoa head came out that Woods had saw, you see that all the footprints are kind of coming from that same spot. So you'd kind of get the sense that they're coming from the ocean, and they keep coming through the same spot. So if you were to travel kind of a straight line from there, you'd probably run into the rift. You just can't see it, and you might put together that it's underwater.
Oh, we've put that together. Woods going to look at Kincaid. Are you okay? Like, it looks like you're...
I mean, I've been battling these things for a while.
Do you need some health?
I mean, if you got it.
So Woods is going to walk up and do Cure Wounds at a second level. So you could have 1d8 plus my spell casting a modifier. You get 2d8s.
2d8?
And my spell cast modifier is 4, right? You had 4 twice?
Yeah, that's how we
So
play
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get 12 back.
Vaso, does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
All right, you take 4 piercing damage as one of the Danoas had walked while you guys were kind of all chatting. I walked up behind you and kind of stabbed you.
Oh, great.
Oh, they're still coming out of the ocean?
Yes, there.
Fantastic.
Well, Vaso is just angry. He turns around, he goes into rage, and just swings at this guy.
Yep, and you don't have to roll it. You're just going to annihilate this one as well.
All right, we got to get in there.
So what are we looking for?
You're going to know it when you see it. It's like a gigantic hole in the atmosphere. It looks like the in front of you just opened up and it's black.
Okay.
Like someone sliced open the atmosphere.
Okay. I don't know.
But you don't know how to close it.
I can find it. So he's going to jump in the water.
There's a shark.
Okay. Are you jumping in the water still?
Vaso's angry. He's going to be like, I'll take care of the shark.
All right.
And
okay.
he's just going to run.
Run in there?
Yeah, run in there, just dive in.
And start swimming?
Well, if he's going to do that, then I'm going to swim around and find this.
Try to find it?
Yeah.
I'm going to get on the boat and do, have my bow out, ready action. So if I see a Danoa come out of the water, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. Vaso, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. I think you have exhaustion anyways.
Yep. 18.
You are going to kind of get tripped up a little bit with a fishing net that was floating in the water. So it slows you down a little bit, but you're still just powering through it with your aggression that you wanted to have with your rage. So you're swimming around, but you're going to take a -2 to your attack swings because you're kind of tied up in this net. All right. And now we're going to jump back into the initiative order just so I can track my shark down.
Kincaid being a sorcerer, did he ever figure out if he can cast his spells underwater?
I assume you can cast your spells underwater.
My backstory, he was pretty much underwater.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'd say you could be able to cast your spells underwater. I don't know how fire is going to work underwater for like that flame sphere one.
Yeah. But I think his other one.
Would it be like boiling water?
Yeah, maybe it produces boiling water or something, so it still works.
Okay.
I think that would make sense. It
Yeah, I
makes
think
like
that
a
makes sense.
steam boiling water, so you
Mhm.
still do heat damage.
Okay. I was just checking.
It's like a whole Aquaman kind of thing you got going on.
All right, so Vaso just ran into the water, so that was Vaso's turn. Who was next in the initiative order?
Woods.
Yep, woods.
Woods?
I guess I'm going to go after the shark to try to draw its attention to me because I know the guys are both in the water. So I'm going to shoot the shark.
Yep, I'm going to have, oh, no, mind. He's going to have partial cover because he's in the water.
Dirty 20.
You're able to shoot him still.
And that's 8 damage for the first roll. I'm going to roll again for 19. Ooh, 11 damage. And then I'm going to roll my Callous Slayer for another 6. So 17 total.
All
on
right.
that second arrow.
So he takes a pretty hard hit from you, and then you see that he dives under the water so that
Okay.
he's not in the line of sight anymore.
Okay.
Kincaid.
I'm just in the water swimming, trying to find this rift thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check. I'm going to give you disadvantage, though, because there's so much debris that's kind of floating around that's kind of blocking your view.
Disadvantage 12.
12. I'm going to say you're not quite able to find it yet, but you sense that the shark is circling something.
Okay, then I'm going to change direction and go where the shark is.
Do you want to attack the shark, I guess? Because you just did a perception and you moved. Probably be able to see the shark because it's big. Did you want to attack the shark
I might
or
as well.
stay kind of hidden?
I'll stay hidden.
Okay.
Teammates have got it. I got my mission.
Monsters are next.
Monster is circling, doesn't want to surface because it's going to get attacked by some pointy things. So it's going to try to bite the thing that's swimming around in with it. A 9 to hit.
That misses.
Goes in for a bite, but you're able to kind of use your fishing net that you're dragging along with you. And you kind of distracted a bit. So it swims away without taking any chunks out of you.
Kincaid saw this YouTube video that if a shark approaches you, you just like bat it on the nose and like guide it off.
Redirect it
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's really cool.
Vaso's going to do that.
Yeah.
while he's in rage.
Right.
All right, Vaso, I think it's you.
Yep, Vaso's up. He's swimming out. He's going to look underwater. And does he see the shark? Or does he see
You
anything?
definitely see the shark because it just bit you or tried to bite you.
Dun-dun.
Does he see anything else?
You had to roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun.
Right, 1.
One, yep. You see just a lot of debris, and with your rage, you're very fixated on this shark that
Okay.
just tried to bite you.
You're going to need
All
a
right,
bigger
so
boat.
the shark, I'm assuming he's kind of swimming away since he
Yep.
kind of missed. So there's a lot of debris around, right?
Yep.
With one hand, he's going to grab onto like a piece of wood that's floating, and then he's just going to kind of keep an eye out and wait for the shark to come at him next. And when he does, he's going to go underwater and he's going to swing at him.
Okay.
So I would say that he's going to be ready in action.
Okay. So he's going to ready in action to swing away when the shark gets close again.
Yep.
Love it. That brings us up to
Woods.
I'm just gonna roll perception. I want to see if I can see my little shark fin, if I can maybe stare down deep into the ocean and see the riff. No, I changed my mind.
okay.
I'm gonna cast Rift Stitch. I know it's down there, so I'm gonna just like dive deep into my soul, touch my scar, and I'm gonna cast it, and I'm gonna cast it with at a level 6.
Oh, you're going big.
Well, I figured I gotta go big.
Nope, you're good.
Right?
Yeah.
So what do I do? What do I roll?
4d6 or 64s. I can see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. 3,
3,
6,
6,
8, 10, 13,
13,
15.
15. So you deal 15 points of Rift Stitch damage, but you take 15 soul damage. As the light leaves your body and shoots across the water, and you see it just dive down. And Vaso, you're sitting here watching the shark, and it just kind of illuminates the water as it passes through. And you see that it hits a rift, and it starts to stitch it closed. And
Well done.
it was a fairly big rift, so even 15 damage only took it down. It's still a little bit open.
Okay.
There was 20 points on this rift, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
Vaso's going to go like, it worked. Keep going.
There's like a big
And then-
thumbs up. Like you're
I
just
see
like holding
it.
your head. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kincaid, you see a rift, and then you see it start to kind of like, I always picture the rift stitch physically like stitching it
Stitching, yeah.
together.
I mean, that's what Nomis did in the beginning. He,
Yep.
Yeah. With this.
With his sword.
Yeah.
This rapier.
Yeah.
So you kind of have an idea of what they were talking about, and you definitely see that it's kind of that, well, you know what the rift looks like, Ryan does, but yeah.
Yeah.
Kincaid is up.
Kincaid doesn't know any better, so he's just going to swim up to the rift and cast frostbite on it, thinking,
I
I don't know.
love it. Yeah.
He's got to do something.
We never explained anything to you.
No,
so
I definitely did not.
yeah.
He sees something, he's going to attack it. Constitution saving throw. What's the rift's constitution?
He's gonna
Or
fail anyways.
would it be better to do fire-bolt? Maybe
Yeah.
like steaming
Steam,
stuff.
yeah.
Is
Oh
that
my
better?
gosh, that's so funny.
You can do whatever you want.
Do you want me to roll to attack? It's
Yeah.
not going to do anything.
It's not going to do
right?
anything.
Okay.
I know. But you're going to use a spell slot.
No, it's a cantrip.
It
Oh,
can't
yeah,
trip.
yeah.
He's a smart sorcerer.
Yeah, I see that.
But you slam up to it, so you're
Use the old noggin.
The old
oh
noggin.
noggin. All right, now I think it's my monsters.
Yep.
So I didn't do anything
Shark
to it.
is coming up to attack.
But you looked really good doing it. Yeah, it's just like I just feel like there's like steam
coming
bubbles
up.
coming up. So now I know where it is though.
You do.
Because like I just feel like there's steam coming straight up.
Yeah, he's trying to.
All right,
Okay.
boss. So you can swing away with your ready to action.
11, but I lose 2, right?
Yep.
So 9.
So you're trying to swing, and it feels like it's gonna hit the shark, but then like you get caught up in the net, and it just goes short as the shark comes in to bite you instead. But a 10's probably gonna miss you.
Yep, misses.
All right. This is a very intriguing battle we've got in the water here. And that is it for my monsters because I only have one left.
Okay. So I'm guessing the shark kind of swims by and I'm not near it.
Go ahead and roll a d6. If you get an even, it got caught up in the net also, so it's just stuck there with you.
4.
All right, so the shark got stuck up in your fishing net that you're dragging it around, so it's right next to you still.
Okay. So he's going to swing again. Great. 2 plus 4, 6. So he swings and misses it again. He's going to use his extra attack.
Did you touch his dice too?
No,
while
I
we
think
weren't
you
looking?
did.
I need to
Crit
touch
fail.
his dice.
No, you're not touching my
Crit
dice.
fail.
Crit fail.
Oh.
Oh boy. Please don't drown. Please don't drown.
What should we do for a crit fail in this situation?
You're the dungeon master. I'm not giving
I
you
dropped
ideas.
I'm not giving. I have some great ideas, but I'm
dropped
not giving
my
them to you.
hammer
Yeah,
or my
you
axe.
drop your axe. Yeah, you see it
Because I'm not used to.
You're not
being in
used
water.
to it. You're
It
swinging
probably,
around.
It probably gets caught up in the net, and I just lose grip of it, and I just drop
so it starts floating down to the bottom. So you don't have access to it right now, but I know you're probably just going to have Kincaid get it.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, where does that bring us up to?
Woods.
I'm gonna cast Rift Stitch again, and she's never really closed a super big one before, so she felt like she has probably almost done it. So she's gonna do it at a level 3.
Okay, works for me. So 3d4,
So 4, 7, 10.
10. So you take 10 damage, but that is enough to close the rift the rest of the way. How is Woods doing?
I mean, not bad.
Not bad?
Not,
Okay.
not great. She's tired. She's definitely tired. But I think she feels like she did it, so she's gonna sit on the boat.
Kincaid and Vaso, you guys see the rift get closed the rest of the way, and the shark is still kind of tattering around it, hasn't felt the effects of the rift closing yet.
Kincaid.
Kincaid being an astute observer of things, I think would see his new friend tied up in the net. He sees his axe falling, but he also sees this shark swimming towards him. So Kincaid's going to swim up and grab the shark by the back of the fin.
Oh.
I've done that before. Me and sharks play all the time. And I'm riding them and casting frostbite on them.
Okay, so I need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
7.
I think that fails.
I'm pretty sure that failed.
14. My spell save. Okay.
Yep, so it fails.
So at 5th level, it's 2d6. It has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes. 'Cause it's cold.
If it makes one.
It's cold-blooded. 7 damage.
It is enough that it's going to freeze it out. So it just stops. Yep. It just stops swimming, and then it turns into a
Sharksicle?
dark crystal.
Oh.
I sub-zeroed it.
Get over here.
That's Scorpion.
Well, same video game. So I
Same
get
video
points.
game. There you go.
All
Yep.
right, you get points. All right, so we are out of combat now.
And I guess I'm going to dive down and get this axe.
Okay, sounds good. It's easy
Thanks,
for you to do
buddy.
because you can hold your breath and look as long as you need to.
Yep.
So.
Was this gonna get out? Do a perception check on the beach and the surrounding just to make sure that she's safe.
Sure, go ahead and roll your perception check.
24.
You have disadvantage because you were exhausted.
23.
With your 23, you'll notice that it's just starting to get a little bit lighter.
Okay.
And you see the same thing. There's a wreckage. You see Vaso kind of mixed in with all of it. And then you still see that's a couple of golden shards kind of floating around in the water. And then you see that person that's passed out kind of on the beach, but he keeps getting hit by the waves.
Oh, crap.
As-
I'm going to go over the guy and like drag him into shore. Can I do, I guess, a little bit of CPR?
Sure, you can try to do some CPR on him.
Yeah, I'm just going to pump his chest a couple of times. That's all I'm going to do is just continuously work on his chest, see if he can wake up.
Okay, sounds good. He's not responsive. What
What
are you guys doing over here while she's doing that? Because that's going to take you a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess I'll help him get untangled, and then
Back to shore.
I got questions about the rift, but now's not the time because I'd probably see Woods beating on some dead guy. So I'm a little concerned. So I'm going to head that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
We're both head that way.
You guys all kind of meet up at this person that Woods has dragged more onto shore and is currently
Okay.
trying to give CPR to.
I'm going to roll a medicine check.
Okay.
Ooh, 22.
With your medicine check at 22, you definitely notice that the person they're not breathing. Their chest isn't going up and down, and even their limbs are starting to feel a little bit stiff.
So he's dead.
You're trying to put that together because he's
But he's not a shard.
He's not a shard.
And so she's going to continue to work on his chest and be like, guys, shouldn't he be a shard? Like,
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that means he's still alive.
I'm going to cure wounds.
Okay.
I'm going to give, she's a good person, level 2.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead and roll your damage.
6 and 17 total.
You feel the energy leave you. You feel it go into that person, but nothing happens. Go ahead and everybody roll a perception check. You two, Woods and Vaso, have disadvantage.
Nat 20. Ugh.
8.
Dirty 20. I'm rolling so well tonight, guys.
9.
9.
Mike hasn't touched your dice.
Yeah, I'm not going to let him ever.
Woods, you see that he has a tattoo that has that symbol on it. It's on it. It's on his forearm. That's what
Okay.
you notice as you're working on this person.
Okay. Is this the same as the thing before?
It is.
She's going to stop and she's going to pull his sleeve up and go, Vaso, look.
Why'd you stop?
I don't think this
Shouldn't
is
we be helping him?
Yeah, but I don't think this is I don't know what this person is, and he had this tattoo was the same symbol that was branded on this group of people that took our friend, the guy that we're looking for, Vaso.
We
As
need to
Kincaid,
Notice, we need to get him alive so we can ask some questions.
as Kincaid looks at this symbol, you would recognize this symbol as the symbol of the pirates you have been dealing with lately.
I've been dealing with pirates lately that has the symbol,
No, and she's gonna like take a step back from you, like dealing how?
like fighting them.
Oh, like fighting them. Well,
Yeah, these are a threat to the sea, and I can't have them
these
on
are
my water.
threat to mankind.
Mankind?
So does Vasto know any medical from growing up on a farm? Does he know
Yeah.
CPR really well?
Probably wouldn't know too much about human medical anatomy stuff, but you definitely would have had experience with livestock or animals and that type of stuff. Maybe a household first aid for like if people got cut or something like that.
Okay.
You have some medical, yeah.
So he's going to try CPR on him.
All right, so you're going to take over CPR from Woods?
Yeah. Because we need to ask him questions.
Yeah, is he a humanoid or is he a fish person?
He's a humanoid, so he's an elf.
He's an elf.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try rift stitch on him.
Okay, sounds good.
I know this is just weird, but I'm gonna just harness my light and see if that does anything. 3.
It doesn't do anything. Kincaid, you look like you're thinking something.
I don't actually, I guess technically have like a cantrip that produces lightning, but could Kincaid produce like a small enough little like shock?
You know that Vaso, you saw him produce lightning.
Oh yeah.
With this thing.
Okay. So
I've seen
Vasto-
enough unconscious people to know that sometimes lightning
Startles them?
startles them back to life. So
I like this. Get Vaso, do the thing.
Okay, so Vasto's going to do thunderclap.
Okay, love it.
Is that lightning or thunder? I don't know how it works.
Just produce. He's trying to do lightning, but it's just thunder.
Well,
That's what I'm picturing.
no, wrong
well,
one.
I
I
need-
need
hold
from
on.
your axe.
Yeah.
From your axe.
But I can only do lightning breath one time.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait,
all right, fine.
your axe?
I'll do lightning breath.
But didn't your axe do lightning damage?
Yeah,
earlier?
but so I have thunderclap, which is the thunder.
Thunder.
But yeah, it's not. I mean,
Thunder.
I guess it comes from my axe, and then I have lightning breath, which is a cone of lightning.
That's what we want.
Did he not do lightning?
He did. He got his critical.
Oh,
But he hasn't learned how to do the lightning stuff yet, so.
okay.
But he can do the lightning breath for sure.
Give us a breath.
Okay, I'll do that.
Just a little.
So it's a 15-foot cone of light.
Oh, Are you gonna tell us to move?
Yeah, back up, guys. Back clear. Back up, clear.
You see that like rock formation? Woods is on the other side of it. Like not near the
Kincaid's
water.
so intrigued
They
right
gotta
now. You all are the most
They're
interesting
gonna do
people
a dex
I've met.
saving throw, which I'm assuming they're
Oh,
gonna
he's going to fail, yeah.
Okay. So damage is 3d6. Yeah, 3d6.
I didn't want you to electrocute him. I just needed a little jump start.
3 and 1, so 8.
All right, yeah, you hit him with this lightning, and his body doesn't even react to it.
Usually it works.
Usually.
So now you guys are kind of putting together that, did this person die? Because you guys do know death from animals and stuff like that. You just have never experienced a humanoid that is dead, because they usually turn into a golden shard.
Looks like the bard has done it again. What a splendid crowd y'all have been. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Carriage Rest Inn.
Hey guys, it's Mike, your host and Dungeon Master at Carriage Rest Tales. I just want to say thanks for taking the time to listen to our podcast. It really means a lot to us. If you are enjoying the content and you haven't already, please give us a 5-star review. It's really going to help us grow our listenership and be able to reach more people. I also want to give a special thanks to Tabletop Audio for providing the background music for today's episode.